What is up, you sexy beasts? I am in Sydney, Australia, and I'm a very lucky man. I'm hanging out today with who I would consider, and I think many of you would consider, as the sexiest man in CrossFit, Mr. Khan Porter. So that'll be fun. I've just parked up outside Play Movement where Khan trains, so we'll go and see him shortly. But first, I want to let you know about today's sponsor, my friends at The Wildlife. You guys know The Wildlife. They've been around for years. They are the trusted brand in fitness, not only fitness apparel, but also fitness accessories and now fitness equipment. And the great thing about The Wildlife is they're an Australian company, but they ship worldwide, express shipping worldwide. So no matter where you're watching from, you can get The Wildlife gear. It is really very, very sexy gear. So go check them out. And The Wildlife, thank you again for sponsoring this video. I'm not really dressed for fitness, but got some shorts in here, so should be all right. Here he is, the man himself.
What's going on, brother?
Good, man. How are you?
Good, bud. Good. Just writing up our fun and games for today, mate.
Come on.
You gonna jump in, Johnny?
Yeah, let's jump in.
Yeah, doing a little bit of proven, actually. Me and the boys have been doing that. Like proven mixed with a little bit of stuff that I kind of program for, like specifically around what we all need to work on. And we've been doing that for about 2 months now. Loving it, like really enjoying it. Hey, it's really nice to like kind of have something like as a basis to then kind of build stuff around rather than having to come up with everything myself. I find I'm so much more like I stick to something so much more if it's written by someone else than if I do it myself. And what do you reckon? How many programs do you reckon we've hopped for the last kind of 8, 6, 7 months?
Solid 5.
Yeah, probably. We finally found this one, but like it's probably our favourite one that we've done for a while. So. It's been good, man.
Proven's taking over the world, eh?
They're doing well, man. Like, yeah, I spoke to them and they're like, oh, do you want to jump on board? Or like, I was like, oh, look, I don't stick to it strictly. Like, I'm very much, I like to be able to go, I'm going to change this, I'm going to do this instead, I'm going to chuck a little bit of this in myself. But, nah, it's been good, man. I really enjoy it. Especially coming up to the open, it's nice to kind of have some structure. Yeah.
So what are we doing today?
We got some intervals, clean and jerks, pause front squats, and then in the afternoon we're going to do a like a longer aerobic piece that I'm going to write for the boys, and then we're going to do some accessories after that.
So we're just doing this little core warm-up. Little weight to dead bugs are beautiful. Try that out. This little 5 kg plate overhead. Opens up the shoulders, gets the core going. Good.
Kept 4 rounds sub 1, then slipped up. Like my 5th round I think was my slowest, and then I sped it back up again on the last round as well. It was good, but like it was nice to move quick. It was like the box jump overs, like holding on for 10 got hard by the end, I guess because of the redlining that little bit as well. But holding on for 10 on the power snatches, it got hard by the end. It's crazy though, man. This is the thing I don't understand about CrossFit, right? Like, I'm a bigger athlete, and for me to get strong, end of last year we did an 8-week strength block, and we might have done 1 Metcon maybe 3-4 times a week, but no more than like 10 minutes of Metcon a day. And so like my fitness went down, my body weight went up, my body fat went up, and I was like, but I got strong. Like I cleaned 165, comfy, was snatching 133, 134, comfy as well. Just couldn't. And then squat got up to 190, which is like heavy, maybe 195 I think I got, which is the heaviest it's ever been. Then I jumped on Sonny's squat program and we did a running program simultaneously, and that got my squat up to 200. How long ago was that when we finished the squat program? Like early Jan, hey? So it's been about 6 weeks that we've been doing like a CrossFit focus, and honestly, my strength's shit. Like I don't know how guys hold their strength while they're getting fit, or like getting their fitness up, or like get stronger at the same time. I get strong, I lose most of it, get fit. Fitness is coming back. I don't like lifting, I find it boring.
Yeah.
Sometimes like, I feel really motivated after a comp, particularly if I feel like there were things that I fucked up. I'm real motivated then to come back in and like work on them. Other times, if I did well, I'm like, but I'll just give myself a week off. But it depends on the comp, man. Like, I mean, I'm not coming in after regionals. I don't care how jacked I am after making the games, whatever. I don't come back in on the Monday and start again. I'll take like a week pretty much just completely off. Then like a week of like real, just like low intensity, listen to your body, train by feel, maybe even 2 weeks of that, and then I'll ramp back up again. Next week we'll start to play around with a little bit of like lowering the volume, lower the volume, keep the intensity high, like with the priority being hitting Friday fresh and then Monday the freshest. Does that make sense? So Sunday would be my day, my preferred day for you guys to go and do your float sauna. That's when I'll do mine, Sundays. For your retest on Monday to be like your best effort at it. Well, I had an exceptional training week last week, probably the best training week I've had in a long time. Now there's two things. The Whoop did say I was pretty recovered every day, but I also had my first weekend off the piss in like pretty much since Christmas really. Might have had maybe 2 or 3 more, but I was saying to you before, like training is just like, it's so hard with so many unknown variables, and when I've been doing it for so long, like I understand these young guys that are coming through just chomping at the bit, like real keen, but you know, like for me, the sacrifice and the effort for the potential reward versus putting that sacrifice and effort elsewhere, it's really hard to justify. Hey, we'll see. I know, like, I'm probably saying that because I haven't stepped foot on the competition floor in 18 months. Yeah. I think, like, being out there on a competition floor with the boys would fire me right back up. That we've got a very exotic mix of people here. Pedro being Brazilian, and then you being a proper geezer.
What are these shorts you're rocking, bro?
These are the New World Life ones, like just the casual, just a plain black, nothing fancy today. Nice. Save the old fancy prints for competition time.
Yeah. So what are you now, 31?
31, Buzz.
I was talking to James about this. I was like, bro, aren't you past it? Like, aren't you past your peak? And he's like, he's convinced that he's not. He's like, I'm in the best shape of my life, stronger, fitter than I've ever been.
Yeah, I would say the same. I agree. I'm definitely probably, well, actually, I was fucking fit the end of 2019, but I wasn't. It's hard because I like the fitness, like I like the endurance side of things the best. That's my favorite modality, and I don't feel like I'm as endurance fit as I have been in the past. However, I'm much more rounded, and that's what's interesting to me coming into the season will be how that carries over performance-wise. But yeah, I feel like I'm in probably the best shape I've ever been in. I'm certainly enjoying training the most I have, but I wonder if that's because, like I was saying before, like I still care about competing and I still care about training, but it's only one of a few things that are, like there are other things that are becoming more priorities in my life. Looking sort of, I've had a great sort of 9-10 years in the sport, now looking at what my next 10 years is going to be like, particularly with the unknown status of like what we're going to do this season, or be allowed to do this season. But I don't think that I'm past my prime at all. I think that, yeah, like I'm probably in the best shape of my life. There was a point to that I got so very sidetracked. It's the young guys coming through though, just how good they are. So yeah, like I might be in the best shape I've ever been, but fuck me, like you should see some of these kids, man. Like the best shape I've ever been might be, they might still have 5 more years to reach that, but they're already where I am. And that's what's kind of crazy about the sport now. Like, we're getting the first generation of kids that have grown up doing this, that are coming through, and they're gonna be freaks, man. Like, it's been, what has it been? Like over 18 months since our last Open. 18 months isn't that long when you're 31. 18 months from like 20 to almost 22, there's a lot that can happen in that time. You can get real fucking good in 18 months. Like, I remember when I first started, it was like an 18-month period from when I started to when I made the games for the first time.
Yeah.
Like, I went from kind of being an outside, I was 23, so I was young, and like had never really done that style of training, jumped into it, and was in 18 months I was at the games. So there's no reason that we might just jump into the Open and you get the old boys that are kind of been around for a while, and you know, maybe I do feel good, but I might come in there and fucking just sit there around 13th, 14th. You never know, bro. It'll be interesting to see. Yeah. Or I'm in the best shape of my life and I'll come through and I'll fuck everyone up. It'll be great. I'd love to see Swanee get one more.
I know, bro. I know.
During the games, like hit one of the squats and just fully like, must have had the bar too firmly pressed on here, like braced before I took it out of the rack and held. Well, that was crazy, like coming up, feel my head starting to spin, and then I was just like that wasn't, it probably looked like a comical fall down, but that was genuine, just like a loss of control of my body.
I thought you were just being a drama queen.
No, like full blown, like I've had it happen a couple of times now when I've been front squatting, and like, yeah, I don't know what it is. Can't be good for you, like,
Can't just had a full-on blackout under the front squat. I thought I was joking. Just fell over. Okay, we finished part 1 of today's training. Had some lunch. Now we're ready to hit part 2. My lower back's just barely hanging in there. Not used to the volume, but luckily we're just doing deadlifts, you know? Deadlifts and rowing. Lower back should be fine. But I still have my friends, don't want you. All I need is love, don't want you. I can barely sleep 'cause of you. But I still have my friends, don't want you. But I still have my friends, don't want you. All I need is love, don't want you. I can barely sleep 'cause of you. But I still have my friends, don't want you.
Is that your spot? You're absolutely kidding, thinking that that's where you can stand. Get down. No, don't sit there. Oh, get up. Is that a spot for you? It's not a Coey spot.
Okay, you guys want to meet the cutest dog in the universe? Hey, say hello. Say hi. There you go. Good boy. Look at that face.
Yeah, good boy.
Koa, right? Koa?
Yeah, Koa.
This is Koa. Hey, boy.
You. Look at him. Look at me. Look at him.
Hey, oh my God.
I can't believe you think this is a thing. Did you just hang out there when we're away? It's kind of cute, but sit.
You alright there, bud? Is that your bed, is it? Is that your bed now, is it?
Co, what on earth are you doing?
Got my toothbrush,
Are
bro.
you kidding?
Guys, look at this. That's Khan on his new toy. We're going for a drive to show it off. So let's cut straight to that awesome footage right now. Probably get rid of that. Oh, whose is that? Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you're still here, I appreciate you. Make sure you're subscribed. And if you need anything for the Open's only 1 week away. If you need a skipping rope or a weight belt or some knee sleeves or some thumb tape, wrist straps, some wraps, whatever you need, the Wildlife has you covered. So jump on their website. Like I said, they ship worldwide and they have the best selection of shoes and apparel and equipment. So go and check them out. Khan, I appreciate you, mate. Thanks for letting me spend a day with you, and I'm excited to see how you go in the Open and beyond this year. That's it, team. Stay sexy, keep roaring love, and you'll probably see Ricky's video come out in the next 2 or 3 days. So sit tight for that. Love you heaps. Mwah.